Good morning, sunshine. Hope you're doing well today. I am doing very well, thank you. Yeah, it has been a few tough days, but I'm still alive. I have released. It was difficult to cut course with my family, and for days I have had like this Lorraine song "Sidewalk" in my mind. I told in that other video it's about someone who was ill-treated and now she's walking away and they just see the shadow after her and stuff. Cora knows what songs to choose. But I have also had another song, a Swedish song, uh, Little Blue Bird, it's called. But in Swedish it's called Lilla Blå Fågel. Either way, it's all about someone who has been lost, who went up to heaven, who is dead, and the singer says, come back, come back, the world is so beautiful, come back to me and stuff. And it's a very sad song actually, and I didn't understand why I had that song in my mind. But then I realized, because I have this heavy feeling of sadness, of pain that was horrible, and then I realized one day that because when I was going to sleep, I heard this voice say, there's a flood in your heart. And I was asking my guide, what flood in my heart? And I realized it was my higher self saying the words actually. And then Cora said, it's a flood in your heart. It's pain from your family. You haven't released your family. And yes, of course it was painful to leave my mom and everything, but I knew I needed to do it. I did make my choice after all, and I choose the light. And then I realized that this flood in my heart is probably more her energies than mine. She's brokenhearted now because she has lost a child. Considering I took away Facebook and TikTok and every single way to see how I am, I removed it all to cut to be able to move forward on this path that I've chosen, because I can't move forward if I don't take a step back, because universe see it as, and they are not wrong, that my family is trying to hinder me from moving on. They're an anchor of some sort, because they want the old Sarah back, and she is dead. She doesn't exist anymore. She was never real. She's delusion. So they miss and love an illusion. But I had this song of heaven and stuff on my mind, and I think it was because I was carrying or feeling or taking in my mother's pain and her energies. Because even if I feel it's sad, I was the one making the decision. I was the one walking away. She was the one losing someone. So it was very sad. So I asked my friend, who I stay with, she's a witch, and I told her I'm so sad, and this song won't stop playing, and it played for days. Just it was like it was mixing first Lorraine Sidewalk, that was about like walking away, and then the death song, and they were like mixing it. Oh, it was horrible. And my friend, she felt all my chakras and everything, and she said, you have so many blockages. It is like you have stones around your heart, and it is like you have this here, that they hang people in, here. And she removed it all, and everything went gone. And then she told me afterwards, it was a very long ceremony and stuff, and she said, I have released and cut the cords and released, and what is not yours are to leave. And it is your mother's pain, yes, that you are feeling most of all, and your sisters. So everything that is not supposed to be there, I cut it out. And she said that the next few days you will either feel here happy and delighted, or you will go down there. And what happened? I went down there. And it was horrible. I was cleansing, and I was angry at the universe, and I was cursing Cora, and I was just upset. And Sophia told me, every time you feel something dark is coming, emotion, whatever, a mindset, something, you just set the attention, like put it in a sack of some sort, and then tie it up and ask the angels to go and release it from you. And I did for days. And here we are. I feel much better now. I have cleansed, released, and I think because my friend, she said, I will do this to your mom also on distance, so she will feel better. And I think she does. I dreamt, not this night, the night before, I dreamt I got a letter from her and she was so angry in the letter. I didn't see all of it, but I just saw it. The paper was like getting together, but I saw anger. And then I realized that my mom has been in those grief stages, and she has left the sadness and went to anger. And I think that next is acceptance. And so she has gone through this, and to be honest, i'm I'm more happy if she's angry with me for leaving than heartbroken. And tonight I had a dream about her hugging me. She was so hugging me, she didn't want to let go of me. She was like, I was walking and stuff, and she was like hanging on to me, hugging me. and and she was so happy. And I asked universe when I woke up, why did you make me dream of my mom? Because I have released it. I have accepted it. I have moved on, haven't I? Is there still cords to cut? Energetic cords? And Cora said, no, you have released. And I said, oh, are you testing me, Cora? Yes. And did I pass this test? Yes. Okay, that's good. So I feel much better now, but it has been very difficult few days actually. I have felt like angry at universe and upset at universe, and then pain and sadness, and I have released my mom's pain and my own pain, and oh my goodness, there has been so much. But now I feel that things are going better. And I'm still thinking about what Jonah said a few days ago when he said, if we meet, Jonah is another guide of mine, and he came to me and he said, if we can meet halfway without fears, the process will go faster. And I do know that there is a process happening. They are cleansing me, releasing me, everything, um, removing every darkness that I carry, because I'm going somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm going somewhere with Cora. So that is nice. Um, and I had a vision also 2 days ago that there was a man. He had long brown hair and was very skinny and thought, and he was looking at me with like anger, fury, frustration, and there were two Chinese soldiers, like smaller, dragging him away. And I realized when I woke up from the vision that this is my darkness, and my inner little police officers are removing him. So I asked Cora, does he still have a grip on me? And she said, no, he does not. He's not ruling you anymore. But I said, I have been like upset and angry with you, furious with you for like 2 days now. Yes, but you were releasing. It's another thing, she said, altogether. So that's good. She says, you are healing now and you are ready to move on. So that is good. I don't want the darkness back, and I have seen visions of the new moon. I saw a vision of the new moon, and I was standing there and it was behind me, and I said, I don't know who I am anymore. And I didn't. When I woke up from the vision, I realized I don't know who I am anymore, because the old Sarah, the one I knew, she's dead. She was never real. She was an illusion. I lived in an illusion. So I saw myself as like an illusion, just like my family saw me. But she's dead now, so now I don't have a clue about who I actually am, because I just stepped into this new life, and I'm still not home. I live with my friend for now, but it's only for days left. Then I will leave. I have no clue where I'm going to leave, but I will trust the process. And I think that I will know who I am the day I find my home, or the day I unite with Cora. That is when I will actually truly know who I am, because that's when the true Sarah is coming forward. now I'm in this middle stage. I'm waiting, but I don't know what I am waiting for. And I'm hoping it's coming soon, but I have been hoping that for like a year now. But now I feel it's so close that I can almost touch it. And there is something with the new moon. So let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope that the new Sarah comes on new moon. There was someone in the comments of another video who spoke about a new moon ritual or ceremony of some sort. So I will probably do that. I will go out and meditate during the full new moon, and then we will see what happens. I know that the moon is magical, and the new moon, it will hopefully open some portal of some sort, and you know, fill you with new energies and stuff. Yesterday I stood here actually and had my hands up in the air, and was almost barefoot, and I was asking universe to fill me with new energy, and they did. And then I could feel the sun, and it was actually quite awesome. It's really cool. So you should do that, and just ask the angels to fill you with so much new energy, like charging a battery of some sort. That's actually what I did. It felt like it. Anyway, yes. So there are things that has happened, and I am feeling better now. I have released, and I feel that things are happening, going on, moving. I am moving forward, even if I feel stuck or stagnated at moments, but I'm not really. And I talked to my friend because I said it feels like, I live here for free because I don't have any money. Universe keeps my accounts zeroed. They don't want me to get any money on the accounts. So when I'm going to do a reading with my friend, she said to me the other day, "Oh, there's a reading coming in. She wants us both. And this time I will send the money to you because I took the money last time." And I was like, okay, yeah. But I said to her, "You should know that universe wants my account zeroed. They don't want me to have any money on my account at all." And she said, "Really?" And I said, "Yes. So don't be surprised if this lady doesn't contact us anymore." Because she said she will wait for the lady to contact us again because she had tried. And I said, don't be surprised, because if universe know that you want to give me the money, I don't think we will have the reading. And what happened? Like 10 minutes later, the lady called and she said, "Yes, I want a reading, but I only want it from you." So she didn't want me in it. She wanted Sophia. And Sophia was, "Oh my God, you are so right." And I said, "Yes, this is how universe works. They want me zeroed. I should have no money." And it's either a test from universe or it's a way for me to trust them. But I'm not sure if they understand that money is important for a human, and to live for free is not easy. But she said, I'm going to share my bread with you always, Sarah. I'm going to share my bread with you always, no matter how poor I am. It doesn't matter. You are my sister." So I was so that calmed me a little bit, because I have had a little bit of panic that I can't go here and eat for free. She doesn't have money either. But she said, "I will share my bread with you always because you're my sister." And that was so nice, and it was like calming me like this. And besides, I have a feeling that I won't stay for long. Universe won't tell me where to go further, but they say you need to wait. You will know when it's time to leave. You will know. And I have been like, "But okay, I'm going to leave soon. I will give it a week, then I will leave." And then they gave me like this dream of a man in his 70s who wanted to sleep with me and everything, and he was so nasty, and he went in diaper or something. And it was so awful. And I said, "I don't want to sleep with you, for God's sake. You're wearing a diaper, for God's sake." I said something like that. I was so furious. And then he came and he had poop on his hands, and it's ammoniac. And oh, it was so horrible, that dream. And then I realized what universe wanted to say was, if you leave too early, you may be homeless, because we can't. I mean, they will send me support, but Cora can't come until my darkness is gone. It's divine timing. And I was like, "Oh my God, that's horrible. No, I will stay. I will stay. I will stay." It was insane. That this is the kind of messages they send me. Cora can be cruel sometimes, but she does it from love. Yeah, she does. Anyway, I'm going to do some Pilates here. I did some lymph workout this morning, and it was really good, and it was very heavy on me. I felt it, lots of movements and stuff. But Cora will want me to do some Pilates also because it was only 12 minutes, and usually I do 26. So I have to. And yesterday I realized also that I need to fast. That is the best solution for me now because I see on TikTok all the time that they have like this where they measure the waist and everything, and I was like, but for God's sake, I'm not. I mean, I'm not that big for God's sake, am I? No, but the universe wants me skinnier. And then I was okay, I do the Pilates. I don't eat too much. And I do lose weight. I'm down to 75 kilos now. I'm 176 long. So I am where I should be, but they want me skinnier anyway. So I mean, I know a message when I see one. So I was thinking maybe I should detox myself or do a little bit of fasting because I did come in contact with a man the other day who said he was doing fasting, and then I was saying maybe that is what I should do. So today I had a like this little with the oatmeal or something and blueberries because there was blueberries in the freezer and I can't have sugar. That's a big no-no. So and I can't eat it as it is because oatmeal is not nasty if you don't have anything for it. So blueberries, and I ate it. And now I won't eat until tonight these hard sandwiches like this. We have them in Sweden. It's like crackers, but in sandwich form and full of fiber, so they are very good. So I will eat 2 of those tonight. So I'm not going to eat any dinners today. And we will see how that goes. And I will do it until like the full moon. It's 3 or 4 days, 3 days for now. So it is maybe even perfect because I read about fasting and some fast only 3 days. So we'll see how it goes. I will keep you updated. Okay, 17 minutes now. So I will close this one and I will make a reading actually. It's not so windy. Take good care of yourself and thank you for following me. I noticed now when Universe made me quit the other accounts to break every cord with my past life that it's easier getting followers now. It's like people like my videos better now. I don't know. The flow, maybe. Universe had put me in the flow. Who knows? Okay. Bye.